Hey guys, King Jad here. Got a wee video here from yesterday's stream from Final Fantasy 7 where Phil is like almost an hour to go till the end of the stream, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like an RKO, he kind of launches into a bit of a little panic mode situation. I kind of thought it was interesting. Some of the things he was saying as well, I thought certainly kind of caught my attention. So here's how this is what he said, first of all.
Alright guys, a couple of things. First of all, that fart noise is bothering me. I have to use the bathroom quick. I gotta pee. So I'm gonna do that quick. And then I am gonna send out a tweet. I don't know what happened today. Today we have the least amount of people on the stream. We haven't even hit 100 likes yet on the stream. And actually pretty darn low support. This is the first time this has actually happened since I played Final Fantasy 7. Maybe it's because I did it 2 days in a row. I don't know, but I was hoping getting an extra session in before the new releases that, you know, people who like to play through would actually come and engage. And this is the first day that it's slowed down, right? If you take a look, the chat is very slow engagement. Anyone talking with me today? I don't know what's going on. It's like today is like literally night and day from every other Final Fantasy stream we've had. And I don't know if it's because I did it 2 days in a row, you know, maybe it is. But anyway, I gotta use the bathroom quick. I am gonna send out a tweet and a post to say, hey guys, we're still playing for another hour. We're getting to real heavy story now. So come by, you don't want to miss out. Okay? Alright, so give me a second, I'll be right back.
Then Phil goes off and does his business in the loo. If you just fast forward, blah 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 blah. There we go, and he returns. And he winds some more.
Alright guys, so again, let me quickly send out a tweet here just so people know, because we're about to head into one of the biggest story arcs of the game, one of the most important story arcs of the game, one of the ones that everyone talks about, okay? And all of a sudden, like, attendance is dwindled, you know, and it's just really weird that it's happening now, especially with what we're doing today. Like, this is critical story stuff. I don't know. Again, I think it's just, the thing is that I've been playing this a lot, and now I've 2 days in a row, perhaps. So maybe I made the wrong decision. Perhaps I should have played Fable today. Maybe I made the wrong call. The thing is, I'm not going to be playing this for a while now. We got double new releases, so it's new releases tomorrow, Wednesday, Friday. At the earliest I'm playing this again is maybe Sunday, which is why I kind of wanted to get in another session of it, you see. Okay, Codeman had done a super chat, says, will you be playing the DLC you missed for Final Fantasy 6 Remake for the new game? You're talking about 7 Remake. And as of tomorrow, supposedly that DLC is now free if you have the PS Plus service. I don't know what level you need, but apparently, yeah, they made it so that it's going to be free. You don't have to buy it anymore. So in the future, possibly I will. Okay? In the future, possibly I will. We'll see. Okay.
Well, Ricky Man is the thing, you know, it's like he's panicking, he's freaking out, he's saying the attendance is low, engagement slow, support is low, you know, turn it. He's specifically naming things like attendance and the chat and everything, as well as obviously, you know, the fucking contributions, tips, not shit. But what I found interesting was that it wasn't just, he's trying to make sure it's not just about money, he's trying to pretend it's other things as well, like attendance, not shit. But if you look at this stream on the day before, the 17th of July, the day before he played Final Fantasy as well, same time, right? So we'll go back to like roughly the same time. So this is what, 3 o'clock at his time in the afternoon he's playing it. The difference in terms of financial support is night and day. He's got all these tips, man. He's like $200 in tips at this stage, you know, and he's got his dumbass vest on, he's got his dumbass hat on. And look, if you notice something, I want you to pay attention to the attendance figures. They're basically identical the whole time. It's between 200 and 220 for both streams, and yet attendance was apparently not a problem whatsoever on July the 17th, even though it's identical attendances from July 17th and July 18th. Also, I'm actually going to just fucking mute this fucking stream and then play it, just so you can actually see the chat scrolling. It's pretty much not that fast as well. It's pretty much the same kind of slow crawl, his goddamn chat, from the 17th as it was on the 18th. Everything that he complained and whined about from the 18th stream happened on the 17th stream, aside from one thing. he had a massive amount of tips and support. So I think we can safely say that when Phil whines about attendance and whines about support, he doesn't really care about those kind of things. And chat engagement as well, he doesn't care about those things when the tips are extremely high. It was not brought up whatsoever on the 17th. It was not an issue, because he had so much in tips that he was not even paying attention to that kind of shit. The money was rolling in, and that's all he cared about. Nothing else was on his mind. Attendance is 200 odd. Ah well, that means I got 200. I've almost got as much in tips as I have in attendance. Lucky me. So I just kind of thought I'd point out the hypocrisy of Phil whenever he whines and bitches about attendance, not shit being. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. Look at this shit now. It's 216 here, 217 there. It's the exact same goddamn shit, Phil. And the chat's also a slow fucking crawl, barely anything happening. That much kind of engagement in that regard. It's still the same level of support you get. The only difference is one day you got $200 in tips, and another day you barely got like 50 or 60. And then all of a sudden you're pressing fucking the button to launch the nuke, it's Begcon 0 immediately out of nowhere. I just thought that hypocrisy just had to get pointed out. I felt, I just felt I had to get highlighted that sort of hypocrisy. And to me, it's just obviously Phil was afraid to just come out and say, look, I was expecting more in tips today, guys. It is what it is, whatever, And this bullshit thing he has of spinning it as, oh, the attendance is lower than before. No, it wasn't. The chat is slow crawling compared to what, no, it's the same amount of chat engagement as well. It wasn't a problem on the 17th because his pockets were flush. He spent all that money, and the night of the 17th, and the day later, he's all of a sudden skint again, and he's panicking about money, even though he's had so much good support lately in all his streams. He's very rarely had a badly supported stream lately. He should be really flush right now. But he's irresponsible with his money. He spends it as fast as he gets it. So it doesn't matter how well he does the night before. If he has one slow day, he's going to let you fucking know about it, and he's going to panic because he hasn't got anything in reserve. Anyway, I just kind of thought I'd point to that fucking hypocrisy of Phil's. It really caught my eye, and I just thought it was funny he's tried to mask it as, oh, the attendance was lower than usual. I mean, keep in mind, these are the exact same games. It's the exact same game twice in a row, which is probably an issue. Why support was also low, who knows? But I can't even blame the gaming, because the 17th Final Fantasy 7 got over $200. The 18th, same game, less financial support and tips, even though it's the same game attendance and same sort of chat engagement. And Phil just fucking trying to pretend. He's trying to come up with some sort of excuse and copy him for why the fucking support was so fucking low that one night. You can only, get so much from your whales, especially the same ones that keep going over again. The same fucking guys that have their SOG accounts and tip you under SOG account names. Like Shoggoth, for example, that's a SOG account for one of your mods. You can only keep going back to the well so much before you fucking bleed them dry. Shoggoth went from, he gave you a $50 tip the day before, he could only manage 30 this time. Take the hint, Phil. You need to be fucking more responsible with your fucking money that you're being generously tipped every single fucking day from the same fucking few people that are going around fucking soccer accounts. It's just crazy the fucking amount he goes through, man. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I just kind of thought I'd point out the hypocrisy, and don't worry, Phil gets paid in 2 days' time, so he'll be fine then. But for today and tomorrow, I can expect some more desperation, especially if it's a slow night. This has been King Jad. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.